let's I get a lot of questions about the stencils I use. So that's the company, Stamperia. Okay, they do a lot of mixed media work. So that was only one of them, but anyway, that's the two stencils that I use. There's that one there, and that one there. Okay, I love those. And then I use other ones like with words on and things like that, so which I think they're beautiful. So that's it there. I can't remember quite where I got it from, but they actually haven't got one of them in stock, so I think it sold out, and whether they get it back in or not, I don't know. But they've got all different ones anyway, the same sort of company, so you'll find that you know, they're similar, so it may not be exactly the same, but you'll be okay with those. I think they're very versatile. So right, okay, let's get stenciling. I mean, you've seen this a lot from me anyway, so it's basically exactly the same. I'm using tea, I'm not using anything too dark again, so, and I might do some honeycomb pattern in the background as well, so I'm not going mad at all. It's just a bit like that, that's all. And maybe some down here, just a little bit. Okay, actually, because I've done that now, I have to put something here. There. Okay. So I'm going to go right the way through now and just do that, trying to keep around the outside if I can, and very lightly. Okay, right, I've done some decoupage through the journal. I haven't sanded it or anything yet, and I've also put a few things in where I think I want them to go. Here I'm going to go on the internet and try and find something about sunflowers that I can print out and put in here. So I've cut out my little dubras. I haven't decorated them yet with any string or anything like that, which I will do. I've done the seed packets, but I felt as though, I don't know, I think they look okay. That's quite busy, so I felt that was maybe a bit too much. I'm not sure. I might do. And then something plain behind it. But I should have 3 things in there, really. But we'll see. That was some top of some packaging that I've got recently, which is, I thought, went really well with the colours. Attached an envelope there. I'm just trying to find, I've done some, like I say, I haven't sanded any yet. I can do that off camera because you've seen me do a lot of that. So I've just done some decoupage in places, printed out some little envelopes. That was 2 to a page, 2 images to a page, so I get smaller envelopes because the big ones in this size journal don't fit in because it's more like a TN. Okay, there is, I'm not sure whether it was a TN with the sunflower. I actually can't remember. But if there isn't, then just, not for the pages so much, but for the envelopes and things, just print 2 out. You know, and that was the envelope that we done there. It was all finished. Another decoupage butterfly there. And here I'm going to put a little bit of material just there. And then I've added a journaling card in here. This one is holding that at the moment, as I just made, I can't remember if I showed you that, but just made a journaling card out of the fabric that I printed. And just put that in there, some strings hanging. Decoupage butterfly there. These most probably going to be stuck in there. Folded over one of the small, these are the flip out tags that you're supposed to put in, but of course forgot to put them in, so I've cut them down, and I thought, well, they're only paper, so nice and thin, and they sit over nicely over somewhere like that. which I'd change all my paper clips at some point. That's that. This, I don't want to touch that. It's just, I love it the way it is. And find something plainish to go in there. Another decoupage butterfly there. Leave that as it is. And here, again, it's quite busy. Need something plainish here, so I might get a plain bingo card or something like that there. Decoupage that. Shove the thing in there. There's the bags there. And I need tickets for there, but again, need plainish ones because they're quite busy, the pockets. Again, another decoupage there and just put a little stamp. Yeah, got some little things to make to go in those pockets. Need something in here. There's a tuck spot there, made out of another material piece that I printed. They're nice. I'm going to cover that with lace, which I'll cut them down in the end because I kept sort of playing with them. I thought actually I don't like them, so I cut them down, left that one a bit longer, and all I would do here is just put a bit of lace on the bottom to cover that over. Keep it quite simple. Yeah, I couldn't do anything yesterday. I had visitors and things, so we went out for the day, which was nice. I do try and get Sundays off with my family if I can. You can say it's not really a lacy journal as such, so, but that's why I use that sort of quite delicate lace there. Okay. And that go in that pocket there. Okay. Explosion of sunflowers there, so definitely plain tags in that one. Another decoupage, that's the other envelope there I've put there, which I thought looked quite nice. Yeah, needs sanding down. Lots of journaling space in this one. Decoupage there. And there. This one I was going to stick in here. Flip out there. It's that big pocket, so we need to cut the tags in here. It comes right out. All but finished really, because I'm really not going overboard with this, so need to do something in this area here because it's quite plain. So, and I also haven't done any gesso on that page there, so let's put that there to remind me that needs something doing here. Okay, because we've got no colour going on there. Plain tags in there. And at the moment the journal's laying quite flat, but everything now is being pinned in, so you know that without the journaling cards it was actually fine. So that is absolutely fine. Oh, I'm so proud of myself really for not making it like a alligator mouth. But time everything's put in, I expect it will be, but it can be taken out for you to write in, so, and then put back in once you've written in it and put your pictures in and things like that. So this Yeah, that's one of the big tags. They fit nicely actually in there. They're all right. That's oh, the other side of the envelope. Put decoupage there, and then that is one of the material printouts that I've done that fit that envelope perfectly. And that's there, and then that's the brown one, which I thought here I was going to do a little bit of decoupage sort of, or something going here, or maybe just a bit of lace at the top there or something. Not quite sure yet. So that's a nice flip out bag. And then got 2 pockets here, so yeah, and we want a bit of colour going on. I haven't done anything with this sort of side here because I'm going to use the napkin that Tina gave me. So that's what I'm going to use here. And also going to make some tags with that napkin. So I'll go and get my stuff cut out, ready to make some tags. I'll just make sure I get the right size, which is those there somewhere. There. Usually about 3 1/4, I think, if I remember rightly. There it is. 3 1/2. No, 3. So they're 3. And I want them to stick out a bit. God, it's going to be quite square, isn't it? 3 by 3. So I'm going to do 2, most probably by 3. So they'll be a bit skinnier. Or else it'll be a bit square. 2 1/2. That's where 3 1/2 goes. A bit too far over. 3 1/4. Okay, right, so I'm going to go and cut some paper up, and then we can do some more decoupage. Oh, I've got loads of things to go in there yet. Loads. Okay. Right, I cut them to size and just stenciled those because, like I say, I only want them quite plain, these ones. So, and all I do is just stencil it as normal, like I do on the pages. And just ink around a bit more. That is it, really. And then I'm going to stamp the back with something that I've got up there. So, I'll just, yeah, front, that's going to be the back. Let's have a look. This book belongs to, definitely. Let's get my coffee. One. Let's have a look. No, I'll have little moments. No. Most probably, oops, put that in there. Yeah. Okay. Random place. Let's do random. All right. They will go in places that I wanted them. I can't remember where one of them went, actually. Oh, the bag, wasn't it? That was for one, wasn't it? In there. It wasn't that one. I used that one, I think, because it's near the back of the book, so. There we go. Can't remember where this one's going to go, but it has to be somewhere near the front, really. Because that's where this book belongs to. There we go, that's all right. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that's what I've done there. So I put that there, and then, you know, that's because we've got that here and everything. So that's perfect. That needed to be at the front of the book. Right, and then the other sizes I've got is these. So I'm not sure until I get to the page which ones, but that's all the sizes I needed. This one I know is for that little envelope that we done. Well, that was near the back, wasn't it, in here? So, which I'm going to dull that down because I use pistachio on that one. Okay, and it is a bit the wrong colour, But time we put the tea stain on, that will be all right. And I thought we could add a little bit of lace up here, so that was poking out, or some of that nice trim, wasn't it? Because we got pink over there. So I think I might use a bit of that on the top. Yeah. It's quite squishy, and at least then it can be taken out. Okay, we're not adding it to the journal as such. I think I'm going to put a bit of lace on and a bit of that. Let's have a look. So I'll find a bit more lace though on that one. What I'm going to do there is put something in the page. I'll put elastic band. I knew it's got to go there though. That's it. Oops. It went over here, didn't it? I think I'm going to use this one because I don't want it too dark. I want it very, very light, and I think that there would look nice. With just a bit of yellow on the top. I like that, so I'll cut that out. Ready? Oops. Okay, right, I've decoupaged that and dried it off, and I thought I would round the corners. Actually, I quite like it if it's square and then round on the top. So that's my other ones, little pockets. All right, let's have a look. I've got a bit of this left over, a bit of linen here. I do like it all scruffy, so quite random again. Okay, and then I'll sort all this out after by pulling it and messing with it. Okay, so I'm gonna stick that on there with a bit of that on the top, just with a bit of colour. Okay, that's how I do it, and then I literally trim off after, and I'll pull threads and everything. But I do zigzag stitch, so I couldn't even remember the name of that then. Okay, we're fine there. I actually don't mind if that's gone on there a bit skew with. I quite want it, I quite like that. Okay, so I'm just going to go and sew that a minute. Okay, I've just done that. So all I'm going to do now is just pull some threads out and sort of, you know, mess it up really. Don't want that bit of lace there. So I'm going to trim off some of this. Just a bit of that, and leave some as well. Okay. And that's what I do. Quite fancy just that little bit of lace off there. I'm not keen on that bit. Oh, sorry. There. Then this will sort of stick out like that. That was better. Just mess it up. Perfect. All right, and keep all these bits because they come in handy. Put them in my bit box. I sort of stowed away from this because I felt it was a little bit beautiful, but it's just a tad too thick, I think, for, you know, this journal, because we're trying to keep it down, aren't we? So, right, that's going to go in that little pocket, which was near the back. Okay. And then we've got room for something behind, but not that big. This one, I think. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. But I'm going to make that into a maybe slightly bigger, or not sure. But I'll leave that there for now, and we can do something else with that. So I want that still, again, quite plain. Okay, and I actually want something plain behind there, but I'm going to look in my other ephemera for that, because I've got loads of different things. So, yeah. So that's what that is. And it's got lines on the top. Yeah, don't worry about being neat. Adds to all the texture. So there we go. Like it. These have got to all be inked up and everything. So, but I'm not worried about that for now. Right, let's do the little ones here, wasn't it? In the side pockets next. Yeah. Whew. Right, so all they are is like that. So all I'm going to do to these, because again, very bright pockets, I'm going to put an eyelet in and ink up the edges lightly, and that's all I'm going to do to those because I want them plain. Okay, all right, haven't put them together yet. I thought yeah, I'm using gold through this one, so I'm not sewing around everything on this journal because, again, it adds to the bulk of it, and it's bulky enough. I think if there's not, you know, not so many pages, there we go, that's it. That's, what number is that? That's number 3. Oh, 2. Oops. Okay, all done. Might put a little bit of green on. Yep, and it's a nice green. I need a different doobar. Okay, this one's literally deteriorating. I've had this one ages. It's okay for mixed media and that because it makes, you know, different patterns. There we go. Okay, so yeah, they are enough. You don't need to do anything more to those. You know, so if the person that getting the journal wants to add something to it, then fine. But that is totally enough.